Alright guys, back again. So done with my off-camera mining for now. So as you can see, success. I got it off. What you're looking at now is the output of the transmission. And I already tested it. But what is good to know is I still think it's the transfer case. I still think the transfer case is messed up because the old transmission is in park right now. And if it was broken, I would be able to turn this output shaft at least a little bit, which I cannot. So as far as I can tell, with my unlimited amount of knowledge, it seems to be okay. My linkage there is disconnected. Now, what I did disconnect from the transfer case was there was this sensor, which is probably the positioning sensor, to be honest. What it tells you upstairs. You know, the little lights that tell you if you're in two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, or you know, whichever one. That's probably what that is. What I didn't know was this one. I have no idea what this is. It's got some electronic sensor wires right here. And a line. This is a hard line. That's pretty messed up right there. You can tell that it's kind of messed up. But I have no idea what this does. I'm gonna ask some dudes and a guy I know and see if he can tell me what it is. Or, I mean, if somebody knows what it is and decides to leave a good little comment telling me what it is, I'd totally read that and respond. But seeing as how I've gotten no comments on any of my videos, there's like 12 views or something so far. Whatever. Can't count on it. Not gonna count on it. So I'll ask my coworker tomorrow. But yeah, it's out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to roll out of here. Pick up my tools that I had to use. That's mine, so it can stay under there. So yeah. Okay. You guys are balancing on my hand right now because I don't have a GoPro or anything. Crap. Okay, I need the rope. The rope is gonna go in my pocket. And my glasses over there that I forgot. Sunglasses. Because it's just so bright out here, I can't see. It's actually getting windier and colder. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drag everything back up. Which I don't know if you can hear me now, seeing as how dragging a floor jack is the loudest thing known to existence, known to science. Okay, and we're done. We're done back here. Truck. Beep beep. All right, Bronco's locked. Wouldn't want anybody to drive off with it, But here we are. Transfer case, drive shaft bearings, rear drive shaft, and all the connecting bullshit that goes with it. So yeah, well, it's going to be interesting to see. I'm not going to take it apart tonight. Seeing as how it's already, I don't even know what time it is. It's already 5 o'clock. I was gracious enough to be granted some time to work on this. But what's going to be interesting to see is right now, I'm going to turn this. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But there's a bunch of clacking in here that definitely should not be there. Now this is the rear, this is the front. What happens if I turn the front? Same thing, huh? So right now it is in 4-wheel drive. Now this seems to be 1-to-1. So this is the input from the transmission right here. And I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but this seems to be a 1-to-1. This is a drain hose, a vent, basically. If it gets too hot in here. I'm just going to take a guess. Just in case it gets too hot in here, the expanding fluid has a place to go. But it's kind of capped off and it's raised up, and so nothing can get in there per se. But right now, I think it's in 4 high. Yes, this does matter when I take it apart, because if I don't put it back in the same position, I'm just gonna say it matters. I don't think thinking about it, I don't think it actually does. But thinking about it, I don't think it actually does. So anyway, if you can tell, I'm turning this, and it seems to be a 1-to-1. The 1 turn of this equals 1 turn of that. If it was in 4 low, this would be turning at let's say at a speed of 1 mile an hour. This would be turning at, depending on the gear ratio, let's just say 2-to-1. So if this was spinning at a 2 miles an hour, this would be spinning at a 1 mile an hour. And what that does is, through a transfer of gears and stuff like that, it gives you more torque. The wheels will turn slower, but it will have a lot more torque. Torque is basically your, basically the strength. Horsepower is basically capacity for strength. If you have like 2 horsepower, you're not going to have a lot of torque. But if you have, let's say, 200 horsepower, the ability of that is you can have a lot more torque. Now, the transfer case and the transmission, of course, transfer that to the wheels. But if you guys can hear that, yeah, it's pretty bad. I would say that it's not supposed to do that. So, yeah, she's bad, right? She's messed up somehow. But yeah, it definitely sounds like one of the planetary gears is messed up. Now, in the last video, I said something about planetary gears. Actually, you know what? I'll explain it. Why not, right? Let me go in the room here and get a pen. And, oh, dang, I don't think I have a pen on me. I do have a Sharpie, though. Sharpie. Okay. Oh, there was already one over here. Oh well. Too late. Okay, so I'm gonna set you guys down and draw something real quick. Okay, so my amazing drawing skills. You guys can see that obviously this is the outside of the gear, and these are teeth. My pen. These right here are teeth. Now this is a gear, this is a gear, this is a gear, and this is a gear. Now planetary gear is called this because it looks like it has little planets around it. So this is the drive gear. This is what's driving everything. This is the output. Looking through my camera, so I can't really tell. It's hard to adjust. So, this is the output. This is the input. So the transmission is coming in right here. That turns this, which is a little bitty tiny gear. Not a really tiny gear, bigger than these. So it's a medium gear. Let's say medium, small, large. So a medium gear turning smaller gears creates a lot more torque. And the fact that there's 3 of them, it's normally 3. I can't say that I've seen a planetary gear with any more than 3 planets. But the medium transfers to the little gears to the large gear, which is our output. And that... Hold on, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I'm explaining this right. Whatever. Some bullshit goes in, some black magic bullshit comes out, and creates a lot of torque. And strength. Because there's so many gears here, they're usually very thick. They're very... fingers. They're very thick. They're probably an inch wide and made out of some high-strength steel. Normally. Sometimes in low-strength applications, you can make them out of aluminum or aluminum alloy or something. Now, this is also what's in winches. This is also what winches are made of. They're planetary gears as well. That's how they get so much torque out of them. That's how in a little bitty box you can pull 10,000, 12,000 pounds. So yeah. That explains that somewhat. I don't know if that was a terrible explanation, which I doubt it because I explain everything the best. You guys can just Google it. Just search up concepts of a planetary gear or something. I don't know. So yeah. I got her out. Now, I'm gonna have to put her in a giant pan and then take her apart because I'm gonna lose all my transfer case, all my gear oil. Now, gear oil is different from engine oil in the way that gear oil pretty much sticks better. Not really sticks better. You know, I don't really know the concept of that one either. It's just a different oil and it's made for gears. Well, the transmission is gears too, but transmission has transmission oil. It's all the same thing. It's all just designed differently. But yeah. I think I'm gonna end it there. I'll make another video when I start taking it apart. See you guys next time.